Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. The year 2000 marked a major turning point in American coinage, when the Sacagawea dollar was introduced by the United States Mint as a modern replacement for the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Although many collectors mistakenly call it a Morgan dollar, the Sacagawea dollar is actually a completely different coin series with its own powerful identity and history. The 2000p issue from the Philadelphia Mint quickly became famous because of its glowing golden appearance, historic Native American imagery, and massive public promotion during its release. Featuring Sacagawea carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste on the obverse and a soaring eagle on the reverse, the coin represented courage, exploration, and the spirit of America's frontier history. Even though millions were produced, collectors soon realized that certain rare examples from this first year carried enormous value, especially coins preserved in extremely fine or mint-state condition. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 2000p Sacagawea dollar is its unusual metallic composition. Many people believe the coin is made of gold because of its bright color, but the truth is even more interesting. The coin contains a core dominated by copper with outer layers made from manganese brass, zinc, nickel, and manganese, giving it that rich golden tone collectors admire today. Copper remains the heart of the coin, and over time many circulated pieces develop dark stains, dirt buildup, discoloration, and environmental damage. Ironically, some very dirty examples attract attention because they show authentic circulation history, especially when the surfaces remain original and untouched. Collectors strongly prefer natural aging over aggressively cleaned coins because cleaning destroys mint luster and can reduce value dramatically. The heavy copper content also causes the coin to tone differently depending on storage conditions, making every old circulated piece look unique. Although ordinary circulated 2000p Sacagawea dollars are usually worth close to face value, rare varieties and exceptional condition examples have exploded in price during recent years. Some coins graded at the highest mint state levels have sold for thousands of dollars, especially those with rare strike characteristics or famous mint errors. The most legendary version is the Cheerios dollar, a rare prototype variety distributed through cereal boxes during a promotional campaign. These coins feature enhanced eagle tail feathers and can command prices ranging from several $1,000s to over $20,000 depending on condition and certification. Other highly desired errors include the wounded eagle variety, dramatic off-center strikes, double strikes, and the astonishing mule error that combines Sacagawea imagery with a Washington quarter design. Because of these discoveries, many collectors now carefully inspect every dirty 2000p Sacagawea dollar they find in pocket change, coin jars, or old collections, hoping to uncover a hidden treasure worth life-changing money. The market value of the 2000p Sacagawea dollar depends heavily on condition, rarity, and professional grading. In worn and heavily circulated condition, the coin may only bring a few dollars, but very fine examples with strong detail and attractive surfaces can jump dramatically in price. Coins graded MS67, MS68, or higher are especially valuable because the manganese brass surface scratches easily, making pristine survivors incredibly difficult to find. Some elite examples have sold for between $1,000 and $9,000, or even more when tied to rare varieties or extraordinary preservation. Collectors pay premium prices for coins with full mint luster, minimal contact marks, strong strikes, and certification from respected grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Even dirty coins can become surprisingly valuable if they possess an important mint error or remain in untouched original condition. This growing demand has turned the 2000p Sacagawea dollar into one of the most talked-about modern American coins among numismatists. Collectors today see the 2000p Sacagawea dollar not only as a collectible, but also as a long-term investment opportunity. Modern coin investors are increasingly attracted to first-year issues because they often become key historical pieces decades later. Since this coin introduced a completely new dollar design and composition to the American public, experts believe high-grade examples will continue appreciating as collector demand rises. The discovery of rare varieties also created excitement throughout the hobby, encouraging investors to search rolls, bank boxes, estate sales, and inherited collections for overlooked specimens. Some collectors even focus specifically on dirty and circulated examples, because many untouched coins retain original surfaces that grading services prefer over clean pieces. As younger generations enter the coin market and online auctions expand global access, the best-preserved 2000p Sacagawea dollars may become even more difficult to obtain, increasing their long-term scarcity and value potential. For serious collectors, understanding grading standards is absolutely essential when evaluating a 2000p Sacagawea dollar. Small details can mean the difference between a $1 coin and a four-figure collectible. Experts carefully inspect the cheek of Sacagawea, the eagle's feathers, surface marks, luster quality, and strike sharpness before assigning a grade. Coins certified by trusted grading companies gain stronger buyer confidence and usually sell for significantly higher prices. Collectors are also encouraged to avoid polishing or cleaning their coins because artificial shine often destroys natural texture and originality. Joining numismatic communities, coin clubs, and online collector groups can help beginners learn how to identify valuable varieties such as the Cheerios Reverse or the Wounded Eagle Error. Many experienced collectors on forums and coin communities regularly discuss rare discoveries and grading techniques, helping newcomers avoid expensive mistakes and recognize hidden treasures before selling them too cheaply. Beyond money and rarity, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar carries deep cultural importance in American history. The coin honored Sacagawea, the Native American woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition across the western frontier, making her one of the most recognizable female figures ever placed on United States currency. This symbolism gave the coin emotional and historical power that many collectors admire even more than its market value. Its release also represented America entering a new millennium with a fresh national coin design that celebrated diversity, exploration, and indigenous heritage. International collectors became fascinated by the coin's golden appearance and artistic design, giving it worldwide appeal far beyond the United States. Even heavily circulated and dirty examples tell stories of travel, commerce, and everyday American life during the early 2000s, making them historical artifacts as much as collectible coins. As the years continue passing, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar is steadily strengthening its reputation as one of the defining modern coins of American numismatic history. What once seemed like an ordinary dollar coin has transformed into a highly studied collectible with legendary errors, historic significance, and strong investment demand. The combination of copper-based composition, beautiful golden color, limited elite-grade survivors, and famous varieties ensures lasting collector fascination for generations to come. Many experts believe that certified high-grade examples and rare errors will continue climbing in value as fewer untouched coins remain available in the market. Whether found in a dusty old jar, inherited collection, or everyday circulation, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar reminds collectors that extraordinary treasures can still hide in the most ordinary places, waiting to be discovered by someone who understands its true historical and financial importance. The year 2000 marked a dramatic turning point in modern American coinage, when the Sacagawea dollar entered circulation with its bright golden appearance and powerful historical symbolism. Many collectors mistakenly call it a Morgan dollar, but this coin actually belongs to the Sacagawea Golden Dollar series introduced by the United States Mint to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar. The 2000 D Mint mark represents coins struck in Denver, and even though millions were produced, collectors remain fascinated by the coin because it was the first year of issue and carried a completely fresh design honoring Sacagawea, the Native American woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition across the American frontier. Its glowing surface, detailed portrait, and soaring eagle reverse created a modern coin that looked different from any previous circulating dollar. Even in very dirty condition, the coin can still attract attention because collectors know that hidden beneath grime or discoloration could be rare strike qualities, minting errors, or unusual preservation states that dramatically increase value. One of the most interesting things about the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar is its unusual metallic composition, which gives the coin its famous golden color despite containing no real gold at all. The coin is made primarily of copper with outer layers containing manganese brass, zinc, nickel, and manganese, creating a durable and visually striking finish that became instantly recognizable in American commerce. Over time, many of these coins developed dark surfaces, brown toning, stains, or dirty appearances due to circulation, moisture, and handling. But collectors often become excited when they discover heavily toned examples because natural aging can sometimes create unique visual patterns that make a coin stand out. While ordinary circulated examples may only trade near face value, experienced numismatists understand that condition alone does not always determine worth. A dirty coin with rare die features, sharp strike details, or an overlooked mint error can suddenly jump from an ordinary dollar into a collectible worth thousands. That possibility is exactly why people continue searching through old jars, drawers, and inherited collections, hoping to uncover a hidden treasure. The market value of the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar can vary enormously depending on condition, rarity, certification, and error characteristics. Common circulated pieces usually remain inexpensive, but when collectors encounter exceptionally preserved coins or special varieties, prices can rise into astonishing territory. Some certified mint state examples have sold for thousands of dollars, while the finest graded specimens and presentation strikes have crossed the $5,000 to $9,000 range, or even higher in elite auctions. Special varieties connected to the first-year release created intense excitement in the numismatic world, especially because collectors realized that relatively few coins survived in pristine condition. Most Sacagawea dollars suffered bag marks, scratches, dull surfaces, or circulation where almost immediately after minting, making flawless examples surprisingly scarce. This scarcity drives competition among advanced collectors who constantly search for coins with superior luster, crisp feather details, and strong strike quality. Even a dirty-looking coin can sometimes hide exceptional detail underneath layers of oxidation or old residue, which is why experts always recommend careful inspection before dismissing any 2000 D example as ordinary. Another reason the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar attracts so much attention is the growing fascination with modern mint errors and first-year varieties. Collectors today are far more educated about error coins than previous generations, and they carefully inspect Sacagawea dollars for doubled dies, off-center strikes, planchet mistakes, wounded eagle patterns, unusual finishes, and other rare abnormalities. While the most famous major errors are associated with Philadelphia issues, the Denver Mint coins also carry strong collector demand whenever unusual strike characteristics appear. Online coin communities are filled with stories from collectors who discovered rare features hiding inside dirty or unattractive coins that initially looked worthless. These discoveries fuel the excitement surrounding the series because every coin becomes a possible mystery waiting to be solved. Modern collectors especially love first-year coins because they represent the beginning of a new chapter in American currency history, and the 2000D Sacagawea dollar symbolizes the dawn of a new millennium in United States coinage. For serious collectors and investors, grading and certification play an enormous role in determining the true value of a Sacagawea dollar. Professional grading services examine every detail of the coin under magnification, assigning numerical grades that dramatically affect market price. A coin graded MS67 or higher becomes especially desirable because such examples are difficult to locate due to the heavy contact marks that most Sacagawea dollars receive during production and transport. Collectors are strongly encouraged not to clean dirty coins aggressively because improper cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce value. Instead, preserving originality is considered extremely important in the numismatic world. Certified coins from respected grading companies command far greater trust among buyers, especially when large sums of money are involved. Many advanced collectors also recommend joining online numismatic communities, attending coin shows, studying grading standards, and comparing authentic examples carefully before making major purchases. Knowledge remains one of the most powerful tools in coin collecting, and those who study the series deeply often identify hidden value that casual owners completely overlook. The investment potential of the 2000D Sacagawea dollar continues growing because modern coin collectors increasingly appreciate coins tied to important historical transitions. The Sacagawea series combines American frontier history, Native American representation, modern mint technology, and first-year collectible appeal all in a single coin. As more collectors search for top-quality examples, the supply of premium pieces becomes tighter every year. Coins preserved in high-grade holders are especially attractive because investors view them as long-term assets with measurable rarity. Even though millions were struck, truly exceptional examples remain surprisingly elusive. This combination of high public recognition and limited top-grade survival creates a powerful market dynamic that can steadily push values upward over time. Some collectors focus exclusively on assembling complete Sacagawea dollar sets, while others target error coins or elite registry-quality specimens. In either case, demand continues strengthening as awareness of the series expands internationally. Beyond its monetary value, the 2000D Sacagawea dollar carries deep cultural symbolism that gives it importance far beyond ordinary coin collecting. The image of Sacagawea carrying her infant son represents courage, endurance, guidance, and the overlooked contributions of Native American history to the development of the United States. Many people consider the coin one of the most emotionally meaningful modern American designs, because it honors both exploration and motherhood in a way rarely seen on circulating currency. International collectors are also drawn to the coin because its golden appearance and historical storytelling make it visually distinctive compared to traditional silver-colored world coinage. Even people who know very little about numismatics often recognize the Sacagawea dollar immediately because of its warm copper-gold color and unique artistic style. This broad cultural appeal helps sustain long-term collector interest and ensures the coin remains relevant to future generations of hobbyists and historians alike. As years continue passing, the 2000D Sacagawea dollar is becoming more than just a circulating coin from the early 2000s. It is transforming into a modern historical artifact tied to the beginning of a new century in American currency. Dirty or worn examples may seem ordinary today, but history repeatedly shows that coins connected to important national transitions often gain respect and value over time. The combination of copper-rich composition, first-year significance, growing collector demand, strong symbolism, and the possibility of hidden errors keeps excitement surrounding this coin alive throughout the numismatic world. For collectors, investors, and treasure hunters alike, the 2000D Sacagawea dollar represents opportunity, mystery, and historical preservation all at once. Whether discovered in pocket change, inherited from family, or purchased from a dealer, this fascinating golden dollar continues capturing imaginations with the possibility that a simple-looking coin could someday become a prized collectible worth thousands of dollars. The 2000p Sacagawea dollar remains one of the most fascinating modern American coins ever produced, and collectors continue to chase it because it marked the beginning of a completely new era in United States dollar coinage. Although many people casually call it a Morgan dollar, it actually belongs to the Sacagawea Golden Dollar series introduced in the year 2000 to replace the older Susan B. Anthony dollar. The coin honored the Native American guide Sacagawea, whose image carrying her infant son became an instantly recognizable symbol in American numismatic history. What made this coin especially attractive was its glowing golden appearance, which many people mistakenly believed was real gold. But the coin was actually created with a special manganese brass outer layer over a copper core. Its composition includes nearly 88.5% copper mixed with zinc, manganese, and nickel, giving the piece both durability and its famous golden color. Even today, collectors admire the 2000p issue because it was the very first year of the Sacagawea dollar program, making it historically important and emotionally valuable among coin enthusiasts. One of the most interesting facts about the 2000p Sacagawea dollar is that even coins found in extremely dirty or heavily circulated condition can still attract serious attention if they contain rare mint varieties or valuable striking errors. Many collectors make the mistake of ignoring dark-toned or stained examples, not realizing that some of the most valuable discoveries have been hidden inside worn pocket change for years. Dirt, oxidation, and discoloration often happen because of the coin's copper-rich core, and over time the surface may become dull brown, gray, or unevenly golden. However, experienced collectors know that rarity matters more than beauty in some cases. Certain 2000p dollars with famous error varieties such as the Cheerios dollar, Wounded Eagle, or major off-center strikes can sell for astonishing amounts even when they appear ugly or damaged at first glance. Some circulated examples have crossed the $1,000 mark, while better preserved specimens certified by professional grading companies have sold for $5,000 to over $9,000, especially when connected to rare die varieties. The legendary Cheerios dollar is undoubtedly the crown jewel of the 2000p Sacagawea series, and it transformed this ordinary-looking dollar coin into one of the most desired modern rarities in American collecting. In early 2000, thousands of Sacagawea dollars were inserted into Cheerios cereal boxes as part of a promotional campaign, but collectors later discovered that some of those coins carried a special prototype reverse design featuring enhanced eagle tail feathers. This tiny detail created enormous excitement in the numismatic community because only a limited number were believed to exist. Today, collectors carefully inspect the eagle's tail feathers under magnification hopping to find those rare detailed lines that separate a common dollar from a treasure worth thousands. Even a dirty or toned example can command life-changing money if authenticated as a genuine Cheerios variety. High-grade certified examples have reached prices far above $10,000, while average circulated examples still attract offers in the thousands because of their incredible scarcity and fame. Another reason collectors remain obsessed with the 2000p Sacagawea dollar is the coin's enormous potential for grading upgrades and hidden value. Most coins from circulation are worth only face value, but condition changes everything in the numismatic market. A coin graded MS67, MS68, or higher becomes dramatically rarer because the Sacagawea series was notorious for contact marks, weak strikes, and surface damage caused during mass production. Finding a nearly flawless example is extremely difficult, and that challenge creates intense competition among collectors. Coins professionally graded and sealed by companies such as PCGS or NGC often sell for significantly higher prices because buyers trust authenticated condition ratings. Even collectors who discover dirty coins are encouraged not to clean them, because improper cleaning destroys original surfaces and can reduce value instantly. Sometimes a naturally toned or dirty coin retains more collector appeal than an artificially polished one. This is why experienced numismatists recommend preserving every unusual-looking 2000p Sacagawea dollar until proper evaluation is completed. The investment potential of the 2000p Sacagawea dollar continues to grow as modern coin collecting expands worldwide and younger generations begin searching for affordable but historically important rarities. Unlike ancient coins that require enormous wealth to collect, modern-era coins provide ordinary people with the dream of discovering hidden treasure in everyday circulation. The Sacagawea dollar perfectly represents that dream because several extraordinary varieties have already sold for staggering amounts at auction. The rare mule error combining a Washington quarter obverse with a Sacagawea reverse became one of the most famous mint mistakes in United States history, with examples valued well into six figures. Even though such discoveries are extremely rare, the publicity surrounding them increases demand for all 2000p Sacagawea varieties. Collectors increasingly view these coins not just as pocket change, but as long-term investment pieces with strong future appreciation potential, especially certified examples with unusual errors or exceptional preservation. For collectors hoping to enter this market, knowledge and patience are more valuable than luck. Experts strongly encourage beginners to study grading standards carefully because a small difference in condition can mean thousands of dollars in price variation. A coin graded MS65 may sell for modest amounts, while the same coin in MS69 condition could command several $1,000s. Using magnification tools, proper lighting, and reference images helps collectors identify important varieties like the Cheerios reverse or Wounded Eagle die gouge. Joining online numismatic communities, coin forums, and collector clubs also helps beginners avoid scams and learn from experienced hobbyists. Many successful collectors started simply by searching through old jars of coins or inherited collections. The growing popularity of social media coin communities has also increased public awareness of the Sacagawea dollar, causing more people to examine old coins that were once ignored or spent casually without thought. Beyond money and rarity, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar carries powerful cultural symbolism that adds emotional depth to its value. The coin celebrates Sacagawea's contribution to American exploration and recognizes Native American heritage in a way few earlier U.S. coins ever attempted. Her image holding her child symbolizes guidance, endurance, courage, and survival, giving the coin a human connection that many collectors deeply appreciate. International collectors are also drawn to the series because of its unique golden appearance and historical story, making it popular far beyond the United States. While older American silver coins often dominate traditional collections, the Sacagawea dollar represents a more modern chapter in U.S. minting history, blending cultural representation with innovative metallic composition and advanced minting technology. Its worldwide recognition continues to expand as collectors seek meaningful coins with both artistic and historical importance. As years continue passing, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar is steadily transforming from an overlooked circulation coin into a respected modern classic with increasing long-term value appreciation. The combination of historical significance, copper-rich composition, famous error varieties, and limited high-grade survivors creates a perfect storm for collector demand. Even dirty or worn examples continue attracting attention because rare discoveries are still possible, and every collector dreams of uncovering a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. Many experts believe that the finest certified examples and rare varieties will continue climbing in price as supply becomes tighter and public awareness grows stronger. Whether collected for investment, history, or passion, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar stands today as one of the most exciting and culturally important modern American coins ever created, carrying both financial promise and a legacy that continues inspiring collectors around the world. The 2001p Sacagawea dollar stands as one of the most fascinating modern American coins ever produced, especially when discovered in extremely dirty or heavily circulated condition. While many people overlook these golden dollars as ordinary pocket change, experienced collectors understand that certain examples can command astonishing prices depending on rarity, preservation, minting errors, and eye appeal. Released by the United States Mint as part of America's attempt to revive the dollar coin for everyday commerce, the Sacagawea dollar carried enormous historical and cultural significance from the very beginning. The coin honored Sacagawea, the legendary Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition across the American frontier, making the design deeply symbolic of courage, exploration, and Native American heritage. Although millions were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, with the P Mint mark, truly exceptional pieces in very fine or mint state condition, remain surprisingly difficult to locate today because most entered heavy circulation and accumulated scratches, grime, discoloration, and environmental damage over the years. Ironically, some dirty-looking examples have later turned out to possess rare minting characteristics that dramatically increase their value among numismatists and auction houses. One of the most misunderstood aspects of the 2001p Sacagawea dollar is its composition, which many collectors mistakenly identify as solid gold because of its rich golden appearance. In reality, the coin contains a pure copper core surrounded by outer layers of manganese brass, giving it its distinctive golden tone and warm metallic glow. Copper plays a major role in the coin's structure, and over time this copper content reacts to moisture, oxygen, dirt, oils, and environmental exposure, often causing heavily circulated examples to develop dark brown, chocolate-like surfaces, or unusual rainbow toning. Some collectors once dismissed these darkened coins as damaged pieces, but later discoveries revealed that certain chocolate Sacagawea dollars were actually the result of improperly annealed planchets or experimental mint treatments. Those rare variants have become highly desirable in the coin market, with certified examples sometimes reaching values above $1,000 and exceptional specimens climbing far higher. The combination of copper migration, striking anomalies, and the coin's already famous design created a perfect storm for future collector demand. In many cases, what appears to be a dirty or ugly coin to the average person can actually be a hidden treasure worth thousands to a knowledgeable collector searching for unusual surfaces and rare production characteristics. The market value of the 2001p Sacagawea dollar varies enormously depending on condition, rarity, and certification status, but elite examples have shocked the numismatic world with prices ranging from $1,000 to well over $9,000 in special circumstances. Ordinary circulated examples may only trade for face value, but once collectors encounter coins with near-perfect surfaces, rare mint errors, strong luster, or exceptionally high grades, the financial landscape changes completely. Coins graded MS-68 or MS-69 by professional grading companies are especially scarce because the Sacagawea dollars were transported in bulk bags that caused heavy contact marks almost immediately after minting. As a result, flawless survivors became remarkably rare despite the coin's large mintage. Certain improperly annealed planchet examples, off-center strikes, missing clad layer errors, and unusual experimental finish coins have sold for thousands of dollars because collectors aggressively compete for the finest known specimens. The modern coin market thrives on rarity combined with condition, and the 2001 Sacagawea dollar perfectly demonstrates how a modern circulating coin can transform into a premium investment-grade collectible when unusual features align with high demand. Collectors are especially drawn to this coin because it represents a fascinating period in modern American coinage history, when the government attempted to reintroduce dollar coins into daily commerce after the relative failure of the Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Sacagawea dollar carried a completely new design philosophy, featuring a realistic Native American portrait instead of a president, making it visually distinct from nearly every other circulating American dollar coin at the time. Many historians also appreciate the coin because it symbolized diversity and historical recognition in American currency. Even though the user mentioned Morgan dollar, the Sacagawea dollar is actually separate from the famous silver Morgan dollar series of the late 19th century. However, both share a similar collector culture because enthusiasts value them for beauty, rarity, and historical symbolism. The 2001 issue became even more intriguing because it was one of the last Sacagawea dollars widely released into general circulation, before production dramatically shifted toward collector-oriented distribution in later years. That transitional role has strengthened its importance among modern coin specialists, who believe the series remains undervalued compared to older American classics. Interest in error varieties has dramatically increased the reputation of the 2001 Sacagawea dollar within the numismatic community. Error collectors actively search for pieces showing off-center strikes, improperly annealed planchets, missing clad layers, experimental rinse treatments, and other rare production anomalies that escaped mint quality control. Some of these errors create visually spectacular coins with distorted designs, unusual colors, or incomplete metallic layers that immediately attract attention at auctions and conventions. A few examples have achieved legendary status because they are unique or nearly unique within certification populations. Online collector communities frequently discuss newly discovered Sacagawea errors, and stories occasionally emerge about rare specimens hidden for decades inside mint packaging or forgotten coin collections. These discoveries fuel excitement and keep demand strong among modern coin enthusiasts who hope to uncover the next major rarity. The possibility that an apparently dirty or unattractive coin could secretly be an important mint error adds tremendous excitement to searching through old dollar coin rolls and estate collections. For serious collectors and investors, proper grading and certification remain absolutely essential when dealing with potentially valuable Sacagawea dollars. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC authenticate coins, assign numerical grades, and encapsulate them in tamper-resistant holders that protect long-term value. Because even tiny differences in condition can mean the difference between a $50 coin and a $5,000 coin. Collectors must learn how to evaluate luster, strike sharpness, surface preservation, contact marks, and originality. Cleaning a dirty Sacagawea dollar is strongly discouraged because improper cleaning can permanently destroy collector value and leave unnatural scratches or hairlines visible under magnification. Many advanced collectors prefer original dirty surfaces because they may preserve evidence of rare minting characteristics or authentic age-related tunning. Joining numismatic communities, coin forums, local coin clubs, and online collector groups also helps investors learn market trends, identify counterfeits, and discover emerging varieties before prices rise dramatically. Education has become one of the most powerful tools in modern coin collecting, especially for relatively young series like the Sacagawea dollar, where new discoveries continue appearing. The investment potential of the 2001 Sacagawea dollar continues attracting attention because modern coin collecting has expanded globally through online auctions, social media, and international marketplaces. Unlike many older rare coins that already command enormous six-figure prices, certain Sacagawea dollar varieties remain accessible enough for ordinary collectors to pursue, creating room for future appreciation. As more high-grade examples disappear into long-term collections and registry sets, competition for premium specimens grows steadily stronger. Investors increasingly recognize that modern coins with low population counts, dramatic mint errors, or historical significance can experience explosive price growth over time. The Sacagawea dollar series also benefits from strong patriotic symbolism, Native American representation, and a unique design unlike traditional presidential coinage. Because many examples were mishandled in circulation, pristine certified coins remain genuinely scarce, which could strengthen future values as younger generations enter the hobby and seek modern rarities with compelling stories attached to them. The growing popularity of coin hunting videos and online numismatic discussions has only accelerated awareness surrounding valuable Sacagawea dollars in recent years. Beyond monetary value, the 2001 Sacagawea dollar carries enormous cultural symbolism and international appeal that extend far beyond the coin market itself. The image of Sacagawea with her infant son represents resilience, guidance, motherhood, exploration, and the often overlooked contributions of Native American women to United States history. International collectors admire the coin not only for its design, but also for the uniquely American story it tells about frontier exploration and national identity. Over the long term, coins with strong historical narratives often maintain enduring collector interest because they connect people emotionally to the past while simultaneously functioning as tangible financial assets. As time passes and more damaged examples disappear from circulation, surviving high-quality 2001 Sacagawea dollars could become increasingly difficult to acquire, pushing values steadily upward for certified specimens with exceptional preservation or rare minting characteristics. Whether found in a forgotten drawer, inherited collection, or pocket change, this remarkable golden dollar continues